What's up, guys and gals? You're tuned into K1's K-pop sessions. Tonight we were gonna check out Red Square, which is a new girl group that debuted today. But I checked over their K-profiles a little bit, and I noticed that a lot of them are from Good Day, all but except for one member. So before we check out Red Square, I wanted to go back and check out Good Day because I was like, Good Day, I think I remember that group, but from where? And I remember this song that Luminus put me up to check out their choreography for, and I freaking loved it. And it's been a while since I saw it. I just remember it was like super high energy and a lot of good like formation changes here and there. We're gonna check it out and break it down before we get into Red Square. So let's check them out. So Good Day, I'm not gonna get too far into detail. I'll leave their K profiles down below that so that you can check them out for yourself. But yeah, just wanted to pay some a little bit homage to Good Day before we get into Red Square. And yeah, this song is so awesome. Let's check them out. They are with C9 Entertainment at the time, with Good Day, and I can only find a mirrored dance practice, so we're gonna check out the mirrored version, and it's popping off already. Yeah, so Good Day, C9 Entertainment's Good Day with some Raleigh dance practice. So yeah, it's mirrored. I know I like the original orientation. It's the only one I could find, so but we'll rally with it. These level starts right here. So this whole choreo is super high energy, especially. I love the dance move choices. Really cool, hyper, out the gate, energize opener. Cool use of levels there, and then splitting off. I like this camera work in and out. Nice shadowing back there, like formation change, level plays, and formation shifting. Craziness. I love this song too, just like the melody choice of the song. Like the chord. I want to say like the chord change on this part. Did it change chords? I don't know. Focus member in the back. This, I don't even know what to call this. Like is this a frame? Pyramid formation here. Crazy moves. Things happen so fast. I can't even like explain everything. Cool shadow routines here. Splitting the group off. Reaction. Cool formation. The star formation. Oh, that's why Luminus wanted to show this to me, was that star formation. It was something about at the time Twice did Fancy, and then they did the star formation. I was like, no, Twice, you can't do that. GWSN already had the star formation. And then Luminus was like, no, K1, you can't give credit to GWSN because there was another group that did it before that. Everything I'm gonna point out is probably gonna be repetitive. Just the hyper energy, just bouncing. We come to the bridge, and then I love how the energy is brought down, fitting to the song. I love this part of the song because it's the chorus, it's the hook, but it's in slow beat, or with no beat, and then it kicks in, the beat kicks in. These arm swings are nuts, man, how synchronized they are. Coming in. I love how there's two different portions of the Laliloon. So you got the arm swing, and then you got the arm waves. and then this nice ender, low and high levels. So we'll go back and then we'll stop back. We'll stop here and there. We'll go by segments. I think segments is the easiest. So here's the opener. What I like about the opener is this, of course, the level play and the middle focus. Shadow, explosive shadow formation. Grow in focus, drop. Then your outsides, your flanks, jump to excitement. Oh, I missed it. Jump to excitement here. I love this diagonal boom. I love this diagonal pose by everybody. Really cool shape of the formation and all the girls. Starting off verse 1 right here. So this is the hyper energy right out the gates with the I think that ends up being the pre-chorus, I think. Here's verse 1. So that was like an opener into like the pre-chorus, I want to say, and then verse 1. So this pre-chorus hyper energy, there's two parts to it. The arm swings right here. So that's the arm swing, right? And then they don't do the second part because they only do the pre-chorus once here. Then you get into verse 1. Verse 1 choreography. The group that was in front, Shadow, is back there setting up for something. Now they switch out, so the group that set up behind them, Shadowed. Now the group in front comes to the back and sets up. Cool utilization. Did that one girl in the purple hair sneak in? Oh, nice. So they added an extra member there. That was awesome. I did not notice that. So she was with group 1 and she snuck in with group 2. Really cool shadow here. Sorry to keep reversing back here. Shadow formation. She sneaks in and then the shadow flips, or the group flips here. So it goes from diagonal to the opposite diagonal direction. The other girls pop in. And they do this cool like level play shifting. Level play, like it's not low levels because it's still considered high. You can't say mid either. So what the levels were according to Rudolph oh man, I forgot his name. I'm sorry. He said that anything standing, jumping, or like anything on your feet is high levels, but mid levels is anything sitting or on your knees. And then low levels considered like laying down on the ground and rolling on the floor. So the level plays here, you can't even consider this mid. It's like dropping. It's still considered high, but dropping the focus low so that the member can pop out. Member and focus can pop out here. But it's still considered like some sort of level change, even though it's still considered high. I love that shifting. So the members they've all shifted to it's reverse, it's mirrored, so they're on the right, but it's actually to the left. They have to hop back over to the center and group up so that we have come away from this asymmetric balance of the stage. So the way they do it is they go by that chuk chuk chuk. They use that chuk 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 with their feet to step back over into this symmetric formation. And then they continue to spread out into this symmetric form. Reverse V with member in focus in the center. And the significance of that is it reminds me of Oh My Girl's pre coloring book from Cupid, the coloring book. Their transitions in their choreography. They utilize the beats and parts of the music to transition rather than just going into like positions randomly. So here, maybe this is the pre-chorus. So the part at the beginning, maybe that's a hook. Consider the hook. So much going on in this. So much going on in this pre-chorus here. So can go back, brother. I love that pose there. So everyone sets up. You got this double frame on the sides, and then this pyramid formation. So this is frame pyramid. Then you form into pyramid formation here, and oh wow, the member in front sneaks out to the back, and then they use the member right behind them as a focus change. And I love how they do that. They're in V formation, and they turned it into reverse V with member in focus still in the center. And the member that snuck to the back completed the reverse V. That was nuts. That was a crazy transition. 3 files, member in focus back here. They all drop for level changes. Then they spread back out. I don't know what to call this formation here because it's like triple flanks on the outside. Focus in the middle. I love that transition to the beat. I love their steps too, the shuffling. I love this shadow routine here going on. Members turn around, members behind them peek out. Member in focus steps out while they're still doing something. They break into 2 groups here. This group sets up. Girl in purple takes focus and takes this pose right here. Really cool team pose. Team pose right here. Oh, and it goes into the star formation. That was sick. So they split into 2. Girl in purple took the focus, and then bam! My most favorite part. Favorite part of the choreo. Boom! That was so nice. I like this coming out from the shadows. They utilize shadowing really well in this choreography. That was weird how they got into the diagonals formation. It was almost... let me see here. Okay, yeah. It was good. I was gonna say it was probably almost not as smooth as I thought, but it was good. I like this V formation. This is a little odd here. V formation. Usually the member in focus will be in front, and then they shadowed somebody, but they have all the girls showing here, which is really cool. Asymmetric formation here. So you got your V formation with the member in focus off to the side. What are they gonna do with the transition here? I forgot. Hop around. Oh, double flank. Oh, they turned it into frame pyramid or frame V. Oh, frame pyramid because there's a shadow. Member shadowed. Back to shadows for this bridge. Really cool pose here. Back to this awesome setup right here where they all step out from the shadow. Another pose. And then they hug it out. And then cannon with the jumping. Dude, these girls got energy for days in this choreo. That was a cool pose. Almost like cheerleader style. This whole choreo is like super cheerleader style, like hyper energy. Really cool. And then the I want to say like Broadway style too. Boom. Like this center focus. I love that, how everyone's spread out. Focus member in the center. It was like out of nowhere too. That's what I like about choreographies that have like choreographies that you can't predict. It's just very unpredictable. This whole choreography was. I sounded like Yoda just now. Very unpredictable, this choreo is. Pyramid formation. Ending it off with this high-low, or mid-low. High, mid. Mid because they're on their knees. High because they're standing. And they're so cute. With that thumb on their cheek. I don't even know what that is, but it's super effective, like a Pokemon. Hitting a Pokemon with the weakness. Super effective. Alright guys, that's it for this session. Let's get into Red Square in the next session. So we'll end this one off. Catch you in the next session. Peace. Let's check out Red Square. Come on. Come on, video. What are you doing, video? It wants to do crazy things. We'll just let it. Peace.